and what we watched, the spectacle made of him, if you're of the belief that we're making an example out of this young black kid from this prominent football family, which...
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So Shador Sanders suffered one of the most dramatic NFL draft slides of any top quarterback prospect in recent history. Sanders, who was projected by some to be the #1 overall pick in this year's draft after the college football season, fell completely out of the first round and remains undrafted going into day 2. The former University of Colorado star admitted that he and his family did not expect what occurred on Thursday night in footage posted by his brother Deion Sanders Jr. Still, the quarterback appears to be keeping a positive attitude and expects to be drafted on Friday. 2 other quarterbacks were taken in the first round, while Shador waited to hear his name called. The Tennessee Titans took former Miami quarterback Cam Ward with the first overall pick, and the New York Giants traded back into the first round at number 25 to take quarterback Jackson Dart.
Did y'all see Shador the other night?
I did.
Yawn.
Shador.
Huh?
He said yawn.
What'd you say?
I said yawn.
At Shador?
Yes.
I don't understand.
That's the story.
Get us some melon salt.
Tell me more.
Expand now.
How could you yawn that?
Because it's the preseason. I find I said something a couple weeks ago that stuck with me.
Really?
Not exactly, but I'm making meaning of it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When we were talking about the Hulk Hogan thing, you were kind of like, it depends on who's doing the storytelling. People respond differently to things. I find that, like, if you're a Shador person, you're like, this proves everybody right. And if you're anti-Shador, you're like, this is the preseason. And if he had played like shit on the first game, the haters have been like, see, this mattered. And the supporters have been like, it's just the preseason. To me, this is a nothing burger. It's like, he played, I'm glad he played well, and I'm rooting for the kid. I want him to be great. But I think too much is being made of a preseason game against not the best competition.
I couldn't be more on the opposite side of this.
Yeah, me either.
I'm shocked.
Couldn't be more on the opposite
Usually
side.
reasonable.
Did he play against first team D a little bit?
He did a little bit.
And they
Preseason,
ran him around a little bit. Man is not.
That ain't his fault.
I'm just saying he did play against first team D. Pause. It wasn't the best. It looked a little bit better when he played against the.
But first team D means that they kicking our first team O-line's ass and got me on the run.
Potentially, yeah.
I don't necessarily mean,
Listen, I'm not here to do
Again, that's what I'm saying. Don't mean nothing.
138 yards, whatever it was, two touchdowns,
14 for 23.
Yeah, like, stop. That looks great, but I'm not here to talk about stats or the game. For what occurred in the draft and what we watched, the spectacle made of him, if you're of the belief that we're making an example out of this young black kid from this prominent football family, which I am, then that draft slide is a thing. Put that to the side. The quarterback that they took, whatever his name is that they took before him, was injured. See, that's why this is not a nothing burger to me, because you have no control over who's injured on the depth chart and who is not.
That's true.
No, fam.
The 2 quarterbacks ahead of him were injured.
Yes.
Hey, the owner just announced we didn't want you. The owner announced that. There's nobody in the organization that has fought for this kid other than the GM. So I think the bricks have been laid for him to fail whenever he hit. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
That's not a nothing burger.
And
that's not a nothing burger.
That's true.
I'll accept that he didn't fail. I think what I'm struggling with is the people saying that this proves or disproves a point.
It doesn't prove anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, let's wait. Let's see. Again, I hope he's the greatest quarterback ever. I'm just saying this game doesn't, to me, tell a story one way or the other.
But it does tell some of the story. It says that this kid, with every odd stacked against him since before the draft, was ready to play.
Had enough mental fortitude to get in there and do what he did.
That's not a nothing burger. You can't do that with what they're doing and what they've done to that kid.
And some of those throws were not just regular old Joe Schmo throws. Some of those throws, he had poise in the pocket. He moved around. He stepped up. He made throws in double and triple coverage. He played well, bro.
He moved faster than he did in college, per Dan Orlinski, whatever his name is.
So that's interesting.
What you put on tape matters. And pregame, preseason, whatever the fuck it is, that is tape that somebody somewhere is going to watch. That matters.
And he's an NFL player.
I didn't think that was in question, even as a 5th rounder. I mean, if you don't draft 5th rounders who you think can't play in the NFL, right? It's just a question whether you think he's going to be a starter or not.
But he didn't look like a 5th rounder.
No, that's not true.
He didn't perform like a 5th rounder, which to me is not a nothing burger.
And bro, if you watch the game,
which I did.
His command of the team had other cerebral shit going on. Like when they came out the huddle, he didn't. We've seen veterans that were backups come out the huddle and they look shaky. He didn't come out the huddle looking shaky. He came out the huddle like, this my shit. He came out the huddle in command.
I couldn't agree with. Wait, hold up a minute. I could not agree with Ishmore. The way he commanded the team,
bro.
the videos. Hold up, it's the video circulating of him because he's mic'd up. So I don't even see many fifth rounders mic'd up.
No, he also has his own personal camera crew.
But he wearing a mic during the game is not his own personal camera crew.
I know. I'm just adding that as an extra piece.
All right, but so let's not do that. He's mic'd up. He's over there with Myles Garrett saying, hey, how would you handle my spin move? So he's gaining information, 2. 3, it took me till the third quarter to realize that game was in Carolina. So if not for anything else, this can't be a nothing burger because it's looking like that Tim Tebow effect. I hate to use a white dude, but that other effect, that other box office outside of football, you want to sell jerseys, you want to get people to this fucking nasty ass arena in Cleveland when it's snowing out. Yeah.
You said he want to sell jerseys.
No, not him.
Do you know his jersey went crazy?
I'm just saying.
And they said that the NFL was mad because he gets a percentage in his contract. He gets a percentage of all jerseys sold.
Oh, wow.
So they said so far, I think his jersey's made.
Yeah, you got to check his shit. Check it.
They said his jersey sold.
I was about to order a jersey.
Me too. Yo, they said that he's made $12 million off of his jersey sales. I think his jersey sold $250.
If you work in
you haven't played a game yet.
If you work in the Cleveland Browns organization and look at that game, there's no way that you could say this is a nothing burger. They've changed the conversation in weeks to come now, not only in the quarterback room, but in the organization. And it tells the owner, who not only should shut the fuck up, but has gotten the quarterback pick wrong for the last 40 years. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise that you didn't want.
Agreed. Now,
go ahead, please.
I agree with Mark. It's a nothing burger in terms of what this proves playing wise.
That's all I'm.
That's it.
Not if you're Shador Sanders.
No, now I respect the shit out of him because he could have went in there and been
shit the bed.
If not even shit the bed, he could have went in there on some, they already don't give a fuck about me. Like, all right, whatever. It just went out there on some blah shit. He took this opportunity like, no matter what, I don't give a fuck if I get in with 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter, I'm going to go out here and ball.
Then
just put me on the field. So I respect that.
Then for this plethora of reasons, this cannot be a nothing burger. To get a perfect game in bowling, you need a strike in the first frame and the fourth frame.
Of course.
And the 6th, 5th.
Yeah.
If he does this again and again, because there's 2 more games, and Cleveland Browns preseason games are now must-see TV. If he does this 2 more times,
it's a conversation.
So then for him,
that's a serious conversation.
Forcing a conversation.
So then it's the building block for him and the people that involved. It cannot be a nothing burger.
They said he was potentially getting cut, bro. Cut me now, I dare you.
All of that could go 2 ways too, because there was a lot of similar shit. Back to the Tebow thing, there was a lot of similar shit with Tebow, and that played against him long term.
True.
Yeah. Because he went out and won a playoff game, and now I'm sorry, and now can't get a job because no team wants to bring that shit around.
Right. Well, that's true. That's always going to exist. But that's why I didn't want to use him as an example, because we do also have eyes. I saw those games.
He can't throw.
Everybody watching knew that he couldn't throw the ball.
Yep.
Shador Sanders made 2 really good red zone plays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he can play. I don't know enough about football to know whether he should be first round, third round, fifth round. When I say nothing burger, and I'll throw that word away and stand down on that point. My point on it wasn't that this game doesn't matter at all. I think every game matters, right? When you're watching young talent.
Your point is, don't overblow it.
All I'm saying is this doesn't prove the case for him or against him.
This ain't the I told you so on either side.
That's the best way to put it. Everybody was saying this is the I told you so. See, I told you he could play, and I'm saying and it's a preseason game. We just don't know, and I've seen too many.
It's the depending on how you get dressed. It's the shoes. It's the socks to it. It's some part of the outfit.
No, this absolutely plays.
It's some part of that. It's the tank top.
But it ain't the end all be all.
No,
that's what we saying. This is not the end all be all.
Not at all.
Let me ask you all a question. I've been hearing rumors through social media and some sports people off social media saying that this is the setup to trade him, to basically trade him to a place that now will see him as a
That's
potential
hootenanny.
starter. You don't see it?
That's hootenanny.
That would be
the
real,
Browns
bro.
have 2 first-round draft picks in this 2026 draft.
Okay.
Which is said to be a really, really, really good draft. If you're the Browns, and they've been a dysfunctional organization for a while, but if they weren't, you want one of these quarterback picks to pan out that you got in round 4 and 5, so that your 2 picks in the deep draft could be about something, and now you got the building blocks or something. You just paid Myles Garrett all of that
They
money.
already got building blocks. They got Myles Garrett. They got
some.
Thank God. Hopefully, Nick Chubb comes back. Or whomever
Nick
they're
Chubb's
running
out.
back.
I think he's a free agent.
He's going.
He's a free agent. He's a free agent.
Who they back? It was another kid that was backing
kid
him
that
up. That
filled
was
in.
tough.
I can't remember his name.
He was tough.
He was tough.
Yeah.
But
You want to be able to spend those 2 picks next
on a
year
good defensive player.
On a-
receiver.
Something other than a
Of
quarterback.
left tackle and edge rusher.
versus filling a need.
Sure.
Right? So that'd be great. Congratulations to Shador Sanders and the Sanders family and Carucci. Like, this is a big deal. This is a really big deal, man. This is not to be overlooked.
That's true.
Also